Alrighty. January 23rd, 2019. We're at 8:19 a.m. This would be, we're going to call this Moon Part 1 / Moonset. And then later on tonight, I'll get the moon as it comes up, which will be Moon Part 2, Moonrise. We do have some not so nice guys. They are trying to do their best, but they're chugging right along. Yeah. Yep. They did that yesterday. That's why I'm hitting it now, because they're headed that way. It's going to be covered up here shortly. They're doing what they can. Alrighty. Everyone have a good one. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Hawk. There were a couple of you this morning. Yeah, it's doing the white changeover now. Alrighty, everybody be safe out there. Have a good one. Peace out. Alright, we are January 23rd, 2019. It is 11. Take it back. 10:32. Don't know if it's going to show it or not. There's the reception tower to the left. This is going to be moon part 2, I believe. Let's see how this works out. I honestly think my lens is dirty. It's looking kind of blurry. I might have to do a take 2 on this. We'll see what happens. Moon is now headed south. It rises now more easterly instead of northeasterly. If that makes any sense. It used to rise up where Mr. and Mrs. Hawk would land on that dead tree, and now it's not. Now it's rising more towards my internet reception tower. So, yeah. And that thing's 100 feet tall, so it's 5 10-foot sections. So it's 100 feet plus a 7-foot pole. So that would make it 107 feet. So, yeah. So when you guys saw that plane flying over, and it says 100-foot tower, and my barn is, I believe my barn is 70 feet. If I'm not mistaken, because I was going to put the tower up against the barn, and the person who came by, they said, yeah, you'd be better off putting it by the tank house and just sinking big old sinkers into the ground about 6 feet down, is which I did. So I anchored it, put rebar and everything down there, and had a contractor come out and do it. So they do it right, and grounded it out, and the whole 9 yards. And I mean, it's pretty strong. It'll hold up to the wind out here. Especially they said that they had, the last storm was 45-mile-an-hour gusts, and it was pretty strong. It was waving that thing back and forth, and it never came down. So it really helps when you use grade 8 bolts. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try seeing what I can do with, see if the lens is dirty or something, but it took a good still shot. So I'm going to do a take 2 on moon part 2. Peace out. Okay, so I had a fingerprint smudge on there. That's why I'm getting my blue effect back. But last night and the night before, it was way nice, because the way that the rain cleaned up the air. Now, I didn't realize. I guess I must have touched the lens when I was messing around this morning. You start taking pictures of all kinds of stuff. Mr. and Mrs. Hawk, and you name it. Chemtrails. A lot of times it's got to be freehand, so I take it off the tripod. I might have accidentally, because I noticed there was a smudge in it. The only thing that can touch it is my hand, so obviously there was a smudge on there. So I've got it all the way dim as can be, so it's not getting the blue beams, because I did have it set up for earlier in the evening. I was trying to get some pictures of the Orion's Belt constellation, getting the 3 stars that line up the belt, and I was trying to catch some chemtrailers at night, which didn't come out too well. But I saw something, and I don't know, the more I look at it, it was, I don't know, it's either a drone or something. But this is take 2 of moon part 2. It is January 23rd, 2019. It is 10:43 p.m. So I left a snorkel down there, which I think that was my mistake. So I will try tomorrow with the snorkel. You should get better results. Because see, I can put my hand towards the outside and it moves a little bit. See, but if I put my hand around just like that, see, it dims down a lot of that dumbness. See, and I'm catching the moon. See, now my finger's straight up in the way. But that's what it was. There was a smudge on the lens. Now I go and move the lens. And now it's not that good. So yeah. Go figure on that one. Yeah. Now I've got so much feedback. Way too much feedback. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to use this one or not. I was hoping to, but I doubt it. Alright, well, that'll do it for tonight. I'm going to call it. That way I can get up in the morning and get the sun.